Well, good morning, neighbors. I am so glad you stopped by. If you're new to my channel, I want to welcome you. And if you're returning, I want to welcome you back. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure that little bell is lit up so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos that I have. So let's start this video. Looks like a lot of office supplies. I want to talk about being prepared for shortages in office supplies. There could be, in the upcoming years and months, shortages on office supplies. We see shortages on food or cough drops, soap, anything you can imagine, pet food. So we all use in our pantries, most of us, when we mark our cans, we use the Sharpie markers. And they're wonderful markers. But sooner or later, they will dry out. They will be used up. So it's good to find sales on Sharpie markers. Doesn't matter what color, whatever preference you want. Get a permanent marker and you can have it on hand, just an extra one. They do have a shelf life, so to speak. It's a very long shelf life, but they do have a shelf life. You also see in this picture a roll of tape, just Scotch tape, just transparent tape. This is something that I don't use much of, but I like to keep it on hand just in case. I like to be prepared in case I need to tape something down quickly and be able to remove the tape easily. Very inexpensive right now. After the holidays, everything is on clearance pertaining to wrapping gifts, wrapping paper, you name it. You might even find your holiday cards, pens, pencils with different designs on it. A good way to stock up at an inexpensive price. You see a pair of scissors. Now you can get these at any store, even the grocery store. I keep a few pair of scissors around. Now my sewing scissors, everyone knows, nobody touches my sewing scissors to cut paper. It will dull the scissors. There are specific scissors you use for paper, and then the sewing scissors are for sewing. In here you also see, like I said, pencils. Some of them are brand new, some of them are used. Mechanical pencils are a good idea. Also pens, just ink pens, different colors, or either black or blue, your choice. You can have neon color ink. You can have metallic ink. Whatever you would like to store, just a few, to keep these on hand in case you can't find them in the stores. School season is still in. School is still in. Another school season will still be coming up. You may want to stock, if you have children, crayons, Crayola markers, different type washable markers, things that they might need in their school supply kit for the next year. Unless you buy the pre-made, pre-packaged school supplies. Now, those are convenient. I do not have any idea of how much it is, how much the packs are, but they are very convenient. Everything is pre-packaged and ready to go. They just deliver them to the schoolroom for your child. Another thing is thinking ahead. As I mentioned before, markers have a shelf life. Pens, ink pens have a shelf life. So when the markers are gone and the pens are gone, and let's say by chance the shipment has not come in to your local store and you can't find them, what type of writing utensil are you going to use? The good old-fashioned pencil. Yes, it does have a shelf life, but they last a very long time. You can get different sizes, different colors, different shapes. You can get pencils that are specifically for brand new children learning how to write. They're a little bit larger and a little bit larger lead, so they don't break as easy. Mechanical pencils come in very, very handy. The lead, the shelf life, I say it's just about forever. I've had some lead for the mechanical pencils for 20 years, and it's still good. I still haven't used it up. I have one small tube or container. Well, neighbor, I'm so glad you stopped by. In the comments below, if you'll let me know, what type of office supplies or school supplies do you stock? Do you keep on hand just in case you might need them? And how long do your Sharpie markers last, or your permanent markers last? Do you have pens that you've picked up and all of a sudden the ink is dry and you just have to throw them out? How many pencils, those good old number 2 pencils, do you have on hand, just in case you can't get anything else to write with? We don't want to go back to writing on a chalkboard, an individual chalkboard. So I'm so glad you stopped by, and I hope to see you soon.